Ryogoku, the center of Japan's oldest hand-to-hand martial arts. If you want to explore the places connected to sumo in Tokyo, you can't miss this town. There are many sumo stables around here. Some stables accept us to watch their practice in the morning. There are tours available, but be careful, as there are many exorbitant fees. It's basically free if you make your own reservation. They may also be willing to take photos after practice. Most stables look like this. There is a replica of the sumo ring inside the Ryogoku station building. Sumo originally had close ties to Shintoism. A ritual is held to pray for the longevity of heaven and earth, the order of wind and rain, and the fulfillment of all crops, and at the same time to pray for the protection of the sumo gods Togakushi Okami, Kashima Okami, and Nomi no Sukun. Presiding over the event are 3 priests, all of whom are dressed in priestly costumes. Describe the origins of winning and losing and the reasons why the doyo was created. Afterwards, the pacifiers, chestnuts, kelp, dried plums, washed rice, and salt are buried in a hole previously dug in the center of the ring. The priest offers sake to Tokudawara. There are bronze statues of sumo wrestlers all over the town. You can often see sumo wrestlers riding the train or walking around town. Ryogoku Kakagiken is the largest stadium and sacred place for sumo wrestling. A forest of colorful flags stands during the match. Each banner has the sumo wrestler's name written on it. Unlike other martial arts, sumo has a diverse culture associated with it. This is an art called sumo-e, which depicts sumo wrestlers using a technique called nishiki, characterized by powerful and beautiful colors. The font called sumo characters, which is used for sumo ranking tables, is also a unique cultural feature. There is a shrine dedicated to the founder of sumo. It is said that sumo began as a fight between Nomi no Sukun and Taima no Kahaya. It is said that the match was decided by Nomi no Sukun kicking Taima no Kahaya to death. As soon as you enter the Ryogoku Kakagiken that I introduced earlier, there is a mural on your left that depicts the scene at that time. There is a shrine in Ryogoku dedicated to the winner, Nomi no Sukun. Before the Ryogoku Kakagiken was built, sumo performances were held at Ikon, a temple in Ryogoku. The Chikarazuka monument in the temple grounds was erected by the Sumo Association as a memorial to the spirits of past sumo wrestlers and has since become a monument for new disciples to pray for power. This is Karami Shrine near Ryogoku. Similar to Akoin Temple mentioned above, sumo performances were also held within the grounds of this shrine. Before the Kakagiken was established in Ryogoku, it was located in Karami. The last place I will introduce is Tomioka Hakumengu Shrine, which has a connection to sumo. This is the Azeki Monument. Azeki means champion. This is a height monument of a real sumo wrestler. These are the hand and footprints of actual sumo wrestlers. I'm about 178 centimeters tall and weigh about 95 kilograms. But I look small. The monument to powerful sumo wrestlers bears the name of Rikidozan, the founder of Japanese professional wrestling. This is the Yokozuna Monument. In sumo, Azeki are considered champions, and Yokozuna are considered gods. If you plan well, you can visit all the places introduced so far in one day. Ryogoku Kakagiken again, Japan's largest sumo stadium. As you enter the stadium, right in front of you are lined up trophies presented to numerous champion sumo wrestlers. The video doesn't show it, but they're so huge that it's doubtful that an ordinary person would even lift them. Although it is not well known, there is also a museum inside the stadium. This special exhibition on this day is kata. It's on the left as you enter the stadium. Admission is free, but it's not very noticeable, so don't forget to visit when watching sumo. There are many interesting exhibits, but it's small so you can see them all in 30 minutes. When I visited, there was a flyer posted inviting people to participate in a hair-cutting ceremony for retiring sumo wrestlers. It is customary for sumo wrestlers to cut off their top knots when they retire. Admission fee is 6,000 yen. In recent years, due in part to the increase in the number of foreign tourists watching sumo matches, it has become extremely difficult to obtain sumo tickets. It is almost impossible to purchase on the same day as it sells out as soon as it goes on sale. Before the match, the makuuchi wrestlers enter the ring in order of rank, led by the referee, starting from the lowest rank. The venue is overcrowded. The announcer reads out the sumo wrestler's name, hometown, and stable. Every year, sumo is held for 15 consecutive days at Ryogoku Kakagiken in January, March, and September. The sumo wrestlers sprinkled salt, and it was meant to ward off evil spirits and purify the ring before a fight. People are carrying banners with company names on them. These are sponsorships for companies, and each sumo wrestler receives 30,000 yen for each banner. In popular sumo matches, prize money is close to the established limit of 50 banners. Shiko, which is unique to sumo, has the purpose of building the strong legs necessary for sumo, as well as the meaning of stomping on demons lurking in the ground to pacify them. Sumo referee is called Gyuji and holds kanbai. Kanbai is a tool used by military commanders to give orders to their troops during the Sengoku period. The sound of giant sumo wrestlers colliding with all their might and the excitement of the venue cannot be fully conveyed on TV. It is prohibited to bring food and drinks into the venue, but items sold inside the venue, including alcoholic beverages, are permitted. Bento boxes are also sold. We recommend this yakitori made in the basement of Ryogoku Kakagiken. Many sumo wrestlers avoid heating meat with for legs during the competition season. This is a jinx for sumo wrestlers who lose when their hands touch the floor. Do not go home immediately after all matches are over. If you wait outside the building, you can see the sumo wrestlers returning to the stable up close and get a feel for how huge they are. Sumo wrestlers with good service will sign autographs if you hand them a special cardboard paper and a pen. At the end of the 15-day competitive season, there is a ceremony in which sumo wrestlers throw gyuji into the air after the awards ceremony. This is a kamiokuri ritual that sends the gods who are summoned to the ring before the start of the season back to heaven.